I am going to sing a few songs, but I'm also going to talk to you guys a little bit about my journey, I suppose. I started writing songs at a really, really young age, kind of about anything and everything. The things I liked to write about were normally about teachers that had been mean to me, my best friends, or boys that I had major crushes on at school. Yeah, really hard-hitting topics. And I kind of got to a stage where I'd been writing heaps and heaps of songs, and I thought it was time maybe to post one of them up to YouTube. Now, as a young girl, that had to be the most terrifying thing I've ever done. But at the same time, extremely empowering until I saw that some of my girlfriends from school were passing my videos around and sort of mocking them on social media. But I'm pretty lucky. When I get really upset, I write a song. So it helps me get through things pretty quickly. At this particular occasion, I wrote a song called You'll Never Take That Away. This was a song about loving the things in your life so much that you just didn't have time to think about what anybody else was doing or saying. So I'm going to play you that song now. Just give me a moment. Excuse the simple lyrics. I was a young girl at the time. The sentiment's there.
Can't you see I'm just a writer? Learned enough to never be a liar again. Don't you know I'm not an actress? Taught myself to never ever try to pretend. And don't get me wrong, I have what you don't. I have a heart that's covered in scars. I got a beach, a melody, and a guitar. Got a dream that's bigger than me. I've got a rhyme, a rhythm, and time on the sea. You'll never take that away from me. And I can see you with your judgment. Don't you know that's all you'll have to show in the end? Don't you know I'll go my own way? No surprise that I don't really care what you say. And don't get me wrong, I have what you don't. I have a heart that's covered in scars. I got a beach, a melody, and a guitar. Got a dream that's bigger than me. I've got a rhyme, a rhythm, and time on the sea. You'll never take that away from me. Can't you see I'm just a writer? Learned enough to never be a liar again. I have a heart that's covered in scars. I got a beach, a melody, and a guitar. Got a dream that's bigger than me. I've got a rhyme, a rhythm, and time on the sea. You'll never take that away from me. You'll never take that away from me. Oh no, 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 no.
promised myself that I wasn't going to leave this on the Hanson Brothers background, but I did. So I released that song onto YouTube, and then it ended up on radio, which was very exciting. And things started to happen. People around me were kind of inspired by the message. I was reaching young girls that I didn't even know, and it was kind of a crazy concept. I was making a difference, and I hadn't really even tried. It was honestly just a selfish song that made me feel better, which is cool. Anyways, there is another side to my life. My dad made me and my sister grow up on a boat, which is cool as well. And I guess we were kind of forced into being completely besotted and in love with the ocean. So as soon as I could, I got my dive license, and I did everything you can imagine to be as close as I could to the ocean. Now, from doing these things, I really started to see firsthand the impact, the negative impacts that humans are having on our environment. And someone like me takes that really personally, gets really upset, even a little bit depressed. And I got to a point where I figured I just had to do something about it. So my first port of call was to go to the university and see if I could start a marine biology degree. And I got given a few papers, and they told me to have a read through and see if it would be something that I would be interested in. And honestly, I didn't understand any of it. So I gave up on that pretty quick. I then moved on. My dad's a lawyer, and I was like, okay, he makes big decisions and big changes. I'm going to be a lawyer too. Again, realized it takes you like 4 years to do that, and I wanted to make a change right now. Then I was like, okay, I'm just going to go and run for Auckland Council. Totally easy. Again, gave up on that one pretty quickly as well. So I came to a point where I was feeling completely frustrated and helpless. And things were going on around me, like crazy things, like the Maui's dolphins becoming extinct. And what happens when I get really upset? I write songs. So I wrote this song called Without a Voice about the Maui's. Oh, I'm going to play it for you now. It's really emotional. Oh no.
I read the news today. I found something that reminded me of the games we play to get ahead in the wrong way. And it's strange to me to act like what we have isn't worth enough to keep it safe. All these people with their words say they care about the world when it doesn't really matter anyways. 'Cause they're taking what we have and forgetting that the past taught us freedom lies in what we give away. Give a little love now and try to understand. We could lose out if we can't learn to use our hands. We could come together 'cause we have the choice to be saving those without a voice. I had to turn the page when I think of how it used to be. Now our values change with our minds on the economy. And it's clear to me that I can't save the day, but I can believe and try in my own way. With the status on their minds, can't believe that all this time hasn't been an indication. 'Cause they're taking what we have, busy cutting up the land, trying to save our reputations. Give a little love now and try to take a chance, 'cause we could lose out if we can't learn to use our hands. We could come together, 'cause we have the choice to be saving those without a voice, those without a voice.
So basically what happened is that I put that song up on YouTube, and I actually got invited to sing it at an Auckland Council meeting, and then down in Wellington at Parliament. So all this stuff was happening just from this skill that I hadn't quite realised I had that could actually make a difference. So I suppose my big message today is just to really have a think about what your skills are, what your talents are, and just always trust in those and know that you can use them and adapt them to make a difference in the way that you want to. You don't have to be a marine biologist. But thank you guys very much for listening to me. It's odd speaking, but it's nice to sing as well. And if you do want to come talk to me afterwards about various projects that I've got going on at the moment, please feel free. But thank you very much.